Some people mistake silence for weakness. In reality, silence paired with character creates a presence that words can't replicate. When you stop trying to prove yourself, people naturally begin to notice. Lockin, mystic, in the world first. Something that I have noticed when you discipline, consistent, operate in alignment, people respond to you differently. It's not all about looks. Because even though, and this was not even too long ago, I did have somebody who did mention I was jacked and everything, but he probably wasn't even most likely just responding to that. My overall presence and how the way I carry myself, not trying to fish attention, well, not trying to chase attention, but just operating in a sense where, okay, I know what direction that I'm heading towards. And when it's like that, people subconsciously sense it. An indication that I also noticed was also a part of people just subconsciously knowing that, of course, I take care of my health and my overall well-being, but it's something more to it. The confidence, eye contact, being comfortable, of just being your authentic self. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room to let people know that you don't necessarily need to do that. To try to dominate a conversation, try to dominate the room, and try to be up in everybody's face. I have noticed, and this is from real life observations, that people do naturally just open up to me about their life stories, or people just talk to me. And it's really due to the fact that I'm quiet, I stay to myself. I'm not looking to prove to anybody that I'm this way, I'm that way. Nah, I make intentional actions and I be me. And it works specifically for me because that's who I genuinely am as a person. And when your presence speaks more than your words, people naturally is going to be willing to talk to you. And then when they understand that you have really more depth to you, then people realize, they'll be like, man, dang, man, like this person really does carry a lot more to himself or to herself or to themselves. Just say it like that. Because I had this woman too, everything. This is the thing too. Being quiet isn't necessarily even about trying to be mysterious, but it naturally came to me because it was a reflection of just overall being who I truly am. And this woman that I usually talk to, she was all saying like, "You're just mysterious in a way. Like you do your thing and everything like that. You don't really be like talking much." and your movement too, because and this is the thing too. I move like I know my purpose. I know what direction I'm heading towards, and it's unfolding naturally in reality. And this is like why it's so important to look within yourself and build your inner world and witness it, because the being who is already there for you is waiting. But the thing is, you have to be that in the present moment. Have to align with it. It's never about trying to be perfect. Yes, make, of course, you want to actually be better, grow, learn, adapt, make adjustments, have clarity. But perfection was never the goal. It's about being your true self to the highest degree and letting that be the example, embodiment. And watch how that can influence so many other people to go to just see things in a different way instead of what is this so-called norm of you have to be this certain type of way. And they always try to place you in these type of boxes in this category to minimize the potential that you can truly reach, because you have no ceilings. And a unique aura comes from congruence. When your thoughts, actions, and values move in the same direction, people sense authenticity. That consistency is what creates a presence that is difficult to imitate. Presence is built before it's noticed. A strong presence isn't created the moment you walk into a room. It's developed through the habits nobody sees, the discipline, consistency, alignment, but your values become part of who you are. And this is the thing that really just makes you not be placed in a category like everybody else. And I don't do the whole social hierarchy and operating at the same degree as everybody else, the same level or the same thought process. I move in a way that I'm not measuring my self-worth to external achievements, nothing materialistic, or how people see my value. Now, of course, you might have some people that might have some say so to that, but what's all said and done, the person who matters the most, the opinion who matters the most, right? You know, I could say it's really the only opinion that really matters for yourself. How do you view yourself? Because how you view yourself is how the rest of the world will respond to you. Of course, still talk to people and communicate effectively and work on and building skills, assets, and becoming more valuable into the world. But it must start somewhere. And it has to be something bigger than trying to chase external achievements. A purpose that is greater and beyond. That is what something that will last eternally. And I just the stuff that I just noticed, right? And the pattern recognition and everything. When you just living in your inner world. And what I mean by that is your actions match up with it. You move with intention. People is naturally going to respond to it. Because how the way your energy is, it can't be faked and it can't be ignored. It's in your body language and in your confidence. Your presence is built long before anyone notices it. Continue developing your character. Remain disciplined in what nobody sees and allow your actions to speak before your words ever needed to. I'm going to pin my ancient codes down in the comments or check out the description. One of the two. Like, comment, subscribe. We forever locked in. All give praise to the Most High. Send peace and love.